Hi, this video's topic is setting house cleaning goals that manifest. House cleaning goals that actually come to pass, that you've set a goal and you've achieved a goal. Now, the best way to do this is to break it down into smaller chunks. So let's say you want to clean your kitchen, all right? And so your goal is to have a completely cleaned kitchen. Well, that might be a little daunting. So make it smaller. Now the first thing you have to do when you're cleaning is de-junk. We cannot organize clutter, okay? We cannot organize clutter. So the first thing that if you're gonna have a goal to clean a room, the first goal has to be to de-junk the room. Now in Tidy Tutor University, we have a de-junking system. I could tell you that what you can do to de-junk a room in a really short little tiny period of time that we have right here is you just decide, what in this room do I need, love, use, is not broken, and fits in that space. Those are the things that you keep. The things that you get rid of are things that you don't love, don't use, are broken, and don't fit in that space. Now, maybe you might be able to find another space for them and you might be able to keep them, but if it turns out that there's no other space for them, then it goes. And if it's something that's broken, then I know like it's difficult to get rid of broken things when you know that if I just fix it, it'll be good. Then what you can do is get a piece of masking tape, write the date on it, and put it somewhere where it belongs, or put it in an area where maybe you'll keep things that you're going to fix. And then when you come across that again, say it's another 2 weeks or 3 weeks or month or year, you get rid of it. You know that I didn't fix it by now. I'm not going to fix it. Allow yourself not to feel guilty about it or bad about it, because just tell yourself everything has a shelf life. Even I have a shelf life. Nothing lasts forever. This is broken. I'm going to let it go to somebody that maybe will fix it and will be able to use it and will love it. And I'll expect the universe or God to bring something to me, because I have now released something and now my hand's open to receive. Okay, so that's how you deal with the broken things. Anything that belongs in another room in the house, just put in a pile. Don't bring it to another room in the house, because then you'll get distracted and you won't finish. So that's the de-junking process in a nutshell, all right? You throw away things, you give away things, things have to go in another room in the house. Some things are storage, some things are garbage, okay? Some things are recycling. So the first thing you do when you're going to make a goal on cleaning a room is the first goal has to be de-junk it. You can't organize clutter. So you get rid of everything in the room, and you start at 12 o'clock in the room. Say 12 o'clock might be your kitchen sink, and you start from the inside out and you work your way around. All right, that's how to de-junk a room 101, really magnified, okay? Now, after the room's de-junked, you have another goal. Now, that goal can't be, I'm going to get this room cleaned up. It's too much. Depending on how long it's been since you've cleaned your oven, maybe you haven't cleaned your oven in 10 years. Well, you can't say I'm going to clean up this room, because the oven's part of the room. Let's say you haven't wiped down your cabinets for a long time, or you haven't dusted your woodwork forever, or you've never gotten to any of the high ledges in the room, on the refrigerator, that kind of thing. You can't say I'm going to clean this room, that's my goal. So take the next step and take one thing that has to get done in that room, like I'm going to wipe down all of the surfaces. So you wipe down all the surfaces of the cabinets, and all of the top surfaces of the cabinets, and all of the surfaces of the chairs, and all of the surfaces of the table, like that kind of thing. Then you're done with that, you cross it off. This doesn't have to be done all in one day, okay? You could stretch this out. You could say, my goal is to have my kitchen clean in 1 week, or my kitchen clean in 2 weeks. So now with the kitchen, it's a little bit different than it might be, say, for a living room, because you might have to do dishes, you might have to You know, there's put food away and that kind of thing. So if there's a lot of like recycling laying around that you have to like rinse out or something like that. So the kitchen has a lot of like grunt work to it, but make those things part of the goal too. So you dejunk the kitchen. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of all of the dishes. I'm going to do all of the dishes. Now I have a video for this, how to clean dishes and how to keep them clean, how to get the kitchen, the dishes tackled. If you're not part of my list, then you could go to thetidytutor.com and put your name and email in, and you'll get 1 tip a day for 10 days, and one of my tips is dishes. It's also part of my course, Tidy Tutor University. So if you can, you know, hook up with that too. So you can have the goal, I'm going to do my dishes. Then you do the dishes. Okay, that gets crossed off the list. The next thing, it might be, like I said, all the surfaces, get to that. Then the next thing might be, I'm going to clean the pantry. I'm going to go through all of the stuff in the pantry. Now that you might have done with dejunking, or maybe not. If, you know, it could have been something that you decided, I'm going to leave that to be a part of the mini goal. But if you did it with dejunking, if you did go through the pantry with dejunking, then maybe now could be, I'm going to clean all the shelves off in the pantry. I'm going to put everything back in a decent order. Then maybe it's the kitchen, underneath where my pots are. I'm going to organize my pots. That's the next goal. Take those things that you're doing in any specific room and break it down into one step at a time and make it a mini goal. Your major goal was to have the kitchen completely clean. Your mini goals, your short-term goals for each one of those is going to be a little piece of the room. And that's how you get the whole room done. You actually made a goal that you stick to. Writing it down is a big deal. Being able to see it every day, because we make goals and then we forget about them. So write the goal down, put it on the refrigerator so that, or on the mirror or something like that, so you see it every day and you remember, oh yeah, that's right, I had this goal to get the kitchen cleaned up, or the living room cleaned up, or my kids' room cleaned up. Now I have other things about how to get your kids to clean up their rooms and keep them clean, and how you get to keep a room clean so that once it's all done, it's not like, well, oh my God, now in another like 3 weeks, it's another disaster. There's a method to that. Of course, I can't do that right now on this short video, but it's definitely something that will help you right now to start something in a room and actually get to finish it. If you like what you heard and you really want more help, then I would love to hear from you. You can email me, Kathy@thetidytutor.com. You could leave a comment right here on this post. I would actually prefer that. It would be a lot easier for me. You could go to my website and sign up for my tips, and that'll get you some help right there. But if you want serious help, you could take my course. If you go to thetidytutor.com/TTU, that stands for Tidy Tutor University, you can find out more about my online Get Organized course, where you get a lot more help than just the course itself. Okay, so I'm going to sign out now. Thanks a lot for being in my world, and I'll see you
soon. You got bugs called a bug eye. You cook, bake, and apple pie. If you show, you fix or tear, clean or clean my underwear. These are the things we do. The house is a mess with all the junk. The sink's clogged up with dinner time gunk. You pick up the phone and call Roto-Rooter to make it all work. You call the Tidy Tutor.
I think that was pretty good, don't you?